What's good, YouTube and Underground family? It's your boy Nugget, back again with another video for you guys today. And we got something a little different for you guys today. Today we have a review of the GoPro Hero 7 Black. This is one of our, I get asked a lot what kind of cameras we use here all the time. This is one of our main cameras, but it's not for everybody. GoPros, I think, are misinterpreted as a consumer user-friendly type camera, but people don't realize that it's more of a slightly more professional camera. And let me explain why I feel that way. This is the 7 series. They have, like, I think they're on like Hero 10 or 11 now or some shit like that. But the issues that they have with those cameras are because they have a screen on the front and the back. Now let me explain like why that's bad. Now when these things are out in the sun, the screen itself heats up and the battery is directly behind it. There's no way for this to cool down. There's no fan, there's no nothing, okay? So unless you're in an extremely cold environment, like we live in Florida, this thing gets hot. Like it's Florida. The battery with the screen, it's getting hotter. The screen goes black to stop from you being able to see, and from it heating up to be able to help it stay cooler, which is a good feature. This is an action camera. It's point and shoot. Like, you're not supposed to be really using the screen to be aiming where you need to be aiming this. You should have a good idea where it should be mounted to you to give a first person perspective, like a vehicle, or shots like mounted on the outside of a car for action, on a helmet, and things along those lines. That's what this is for. We use it for hard angles because it has a wide angle lens on it naturally. So we use this sometimes for like harder shots that are lower, that our other cameras aren't as good with. This also, like, some of the features this has is like you can put an external memory card in it, and you can, I think it goes up to 128 or 256 or something like that, with how much it can handle. It has the stabilization mode on it, but it crops the photo. So when you use the stabilization, the picture is going to be slightly smaller, but unless you're some kind of picture snob, that shouldn't matter too much. But it acts like a gimbal. If you don't have money for a gimbal, this feature is only on the Hero 7 and past. Like, if you're trying to save money and you don't want to buy, you don't need the latest and greatest, which honestly 99% of us won't use all those features. Like, dude, the app that this connects to is trash. Like, I tried it and it was not like user friendly. It did not connect well. There was a lot of lag and latency. It was very buggy. And yeah, I get it, this is an older camera, but like, these features are the same features that are on all the other like cameras that go with this series. So like, unless they want to send me another camera that works better, like, I don't get it. Like, this thing, like, I'm not going to show you guys any of the videos because there's a million videos with GoPro like footage. And if you want to see any of my personal footage, just go watch any one of my other videos. That's not what this video is about. This video is about the Hero 7. Should you buy it or not, if it's for you, in 2024. Like, and for us, it works out well. We don't need the latest and greatest, like, GoPro, like, 1 million or whatever. Like, that's corny, bro. Like, this thing works. It works better. It doesn't glitch out on me. Like, I haven't had it crash. Luckily, like, knock on wood, it's always been good to me. Like, it doesn't overheat because it doesn't have a screen on the front cooking it. It does the same stabilization. So basically, like, with the gimbal stabilization, it being able to be mounted on the outside of my car, that's all I need it for. And for that, it works for me. And for lower angle shots for me and my wife, when we go out, this is what we use for like maybe like 15 to 25% of our footage. depending on what the event is. But also, if you don't get an ND filter, you're gonna blow out. If you use the automatic settings, and that's another reason I was saying this is not a consumer kind of camera. If you use the auto settings, every shot's blown out. Like, everything looks stupid. Like, you have to go in, use manual settings, and understand, like a photographer, how and why it's important. You need an ND filter. Without an ND filter, this thing, just throw it in the trash. Like, the image quality is dog poop. Like, you need to understand why ND filter is important, because this is not a kiddie camera. Like, if you want trash, like, photography or videos, then yeah, by all means, use the auto settings. But if you want good quality photos, this is definitely capable of doing it. Like, if you're not getting good photos out of this, like, you're doing something wrong. Go back to the drawing board, watch a video. But if you understand that, like, how to use an ND filter, you'll get amazing footage from this. But I think I paid at a pawn shop like 60 bucks for this. It was missing the door. It's kind of beat up, but for what I need it for, it's like worth its weight in gold. So like in 2024, is it worth it? Like, for me, hell yeah. For you, maybe. So if this video is useful for you, if this is not our usual stuff, we do reviews sometimes, but we mainly do car content and hobby stuff like Hot Wheels and skateboarding. If that interests you, by all means, check it out. But until next time, stay safe out there. Later.